in here in the dark. Picked a tree, set it. I'm at the back 40 farm again. Hunted it earlier this week. I saw some deer, but didn't have any luck seeing any mature bucks. I've had several mature deer on camera on this farm. I got a camera up over the hill from me on a mock scrape about 200 yards from here. Last night, I got a photo of that big 8-pointer that I've been getting pictures of here. He swung through about 10 o'clock at night. I mean, no telling where he's at now, but I'm kind of hoping he got hung up on a doe maybe, and they might come swinging through here. You never know. I'm in kind of a different spot here. There's the river that kind of encompasses this entire property swings around right here behind me. The whole side of the river from here up to the highway is like a cliff, except for right down in here. And the deer, when they do, tend to cross right in here a little more often than anywhere else. It's pretty crossable everywhere else down that way, but this is like the first point where they can cross. And with a northeast wind, it just kind of made sense this morning. We got a cold morning. It was in the 30s this morning, which is pretty cool. A lot of frost on the ground and on the leaves. Hopefully these deer are up and moving. We'll see. This is a real thick clear cut up here behind me. Oh, there's a doe right there. found out real quick this isn't gonna work. My wind is not blowing the way I thought it was gonna blow. And then that doe picked me out from like 100 yards away. It's only 8 o'clock. I'm gonna literally tear this all down and move over to that junction and get set up there. Especially because that doe just came through. I could see a big buck coming through in the next 20-30 minutes, so I'm gonna tear down, get over there as fast as I can and get set up. So stay tuned. Getting crazy. Guys, I just smoked a buck. Oh my God, I didn't get any footage of it. I drilled him at like 10 yards. I'm sitting on the ground. I'm literally in the middle of hanging this new set. I was set up about 100 yards over here. And I watched a whole bunch of does come through here. And my wind was doing some goofy stuff. It was all messed up. So I'm like, dude, I gotta get out of here and move. So I decided I'm gonna walk over here, set up. So I tore down real quick. And I'm happy I did because when I got down, oh my God, I'm just in shock. I can't believe that. Oh my God, I can't believe I just smoked him. I'm sitting here, I got one stick on the tree, and I'm facing the tree, and he comes, a button buck comes walking out. I think it was the same button buck from earlier. Comes walking out right behind me at freaking 12 yards. And I'm facing the tree, and he walks off. And I'm like, all right. He starts walking off, and I'm like, all right, let me just get this freaking stand up. I'm starting to shake now. I was like ridiculously calm. I like start putting the stick back on the tree, and I hear more walking. I'm like, oh, shit, here comes more deer. And I look up, and I just see rack. So at that point, I'm like, oh my God. So I grab my release out of my pocket, which I don't even know where that's at. I put an arrow in. I never shoot with the quiver on, but I pulled that off. He stood here because he heard me pull my arrow out, I think. He heard a noise, and he was like looking, trying to figure out what it was. I came to full draw when he walked behind this tree here, and yeah, that was it. God. Sometimes, guys, you just gotta get lucky, you know. Good Lord. All right, we killed a buck. I don't believe that. That's awesome. I know that deer's dead. I smoked him. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage, guys.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Well, I almost killed the big doe.
Yeah, I almost killed one this morning, too. I got set up in the dark, and the wind switched as soon as it got light out. So I ended up climbing down, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to move like 100 yards over to there where those does went through. And I get over here, and I'm standing at the base of this tree getting ready to hang my stand, and Here comes a big buck, and I shot it at 12 yards on the ground. Yeah, dude. Grabbed my bow, put an arrow on, came to full draw, and he walked right out in front of me. Shot him at 12 yards, man. I know I smoked him. He's got to be dead right up in here.
That's awesome.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Congratulations. That's great.
I cannot believe that. I'm sorry I didn't get it on film, guys. But I can't pass up an opportunity like that. So I'm going to pack up my stuff again and walk it out of here, and then kind of shed some layers of clothing, and I'll come back in here and I'll grab my knife and all that stuff, and I'm gonna walk over here and see what the arrow looks like here. I think he was like right in here somewhere. I'm a little surprised. The blood does not look very good. It looks like muscle blood, almost, which is kind of hard to believe. I'm gonna kind of sneak out the back, give him a couple hours here, and I'll sneak back in here. I'm almost positive he's dead, like double lung. Just in case, though, let's play it safe. That's a mood killer. I thought I smoked that deer. The blood is terrible. It looks like I just shot him high. I need to find that arrow. Alright guys, so I'm headed back in here to try to pick up this blood trail. Shot that buck just after 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 10:15 right now. So by the time I get back here, I want to find my arrow. Hopefully that'll tell me a little more. I left my bow back there at the last place I found blood before I turned around and got out of there. I didn't look very hard just because I didn't want to booger anything up. So I'm just gonna take my time and see if I can't find this deer. Alright guys, I just found my arrow. Let's see. It doesn't look great. Looks like there's some bubbles in it. There's a bunch of blood and across here. Bunch of blood all over the tree here. Blood. Blood, blood. Blood. Alright, so what I'm thinking is this deer is either dead or gonna live a long, happy life. So what I'm gonna do is just really take my time and have that deer bed down. Try and get a follow-up shot if it's still alive. Alright guys, so I've probably gone about 100 yards and the blood's starting to get a little better. Starting to look a little more like lung blood, which is really encouraging. I see him. I think he's dead. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's dead. You guys don't understand how big of a relief that is. Oh my God. Well, I'm sure you do if you're a bow hunter. I don't believe it. Oh my God. Wow. Unbelievable. It was a lung shot. It was a little back. Ugh. Wow. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, you guys, again, I'm so sorry I didn't get it on video, but my sister's gonna meet me out here. She's bringing her big nice camera, so I'm gonna run back, grab her, and get some photos, and then we gotta drag this thing out yet today, so we're ways back here. So man, I don't believe it. I'll tell you what, guys, I absolutely I live for this. I can't explain to you how much deer hunting means to me, and how thankful I am to be able to do this and to be able to take a 2-week vacation. My family and my girlfriend and everybody just knows I disappear for a couple months when deer season starts. I don't do anything fun except this. You know, this is fun to me, but I just kind of blow everybody off, and everybody knows I do that, and they're so understanding, and I just want to thank all of them too, especially my girlfriend. You know, she's just been so supportive with me doing this YouTube channel, and you know, hunting as much as I do. It's hard to find anybody who understands like what your passion is, and how you know, hard you want to work at it, and how into it you are, and you know, to find a significant other that understands that is awesome. So I just want to thank her. God, what an awesome morning. What a crazy roller coaster of a day. So just to kind of recap, I I shot this deer this morning at like 8 o'clock. Right now it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And because it's crazy how in the moment, like, you see things. I could have bet my next paycheck that my arrow hit high, right behind the shoulder and high, but it didn't. It hit low, it hit like mid-body and back, which is very surprising to me. When I walked up and saw where I hit him, it kind of blew my mind. Blood trail was terrible. Just very small specks, kind of muscle blood. And I was a little worried. I thought, you know, I hit him high, so I'm thinking I hit that like no man's land, below the spine, above the lungs, and it's all muscle blood. And my arrow didn't look very good. It was kind of just bright pink blood, no bubbles or anything like that. And it was literally hands and knees the whole way. And he ended up circling back around almost probably 100 yards from where I shot him. But I mean, I was looking for tiny little specks. I'm gonna go get my sister. She's almost here, and we'll get back with you guys shortly. So thanks for watching. We're headed back in here. Got Jessie, the photographer. Make sure you follow her on. Jessie, go ahead and plug your channel or your Instagram.
It's Jess Lee _photography.
There you go, Jess Lee _photography. Give her a follow on the Insta. Anyway, she takes wildlife photos.